Friends, it's Nancy. Today I'm going to work on some prompts from the 50 Stack Challenge that is hosted by Amy at Crafty Cat USA. So I'm making some ephemera to go into my purple journal because I love purple. So I'm gathering things and making ephemera for that journal. So today we're going to do 4 prompts today. We're going to do the first one. I'm going to combine, because she gives 2 a week. So I'm going to combine 2 and 2. Sometimes I like to do that. We're going to work on number 33 and 34, which is envelope and fabric. Okay, so I already have an idea. It's not that big a deal, so don't get too excited. But anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope the storms didn't affect you that we've had in the last few days. And yeah, that's the weather though, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, so I don't know what you call this. It's like a webbing with threads in it. It's like a papery type thing, but you can see through it. One of my friends had gifted me some of these in different colors, and I thought, oh, I could do something with that. So this is a 6-inch square, and you can do this with paper too. So I'm going to make an envelope out of this. And then I have, this is a Tim Holtz label, maybe. I'm not sure. I think so. I have some lavender cut out, which is my fave. And then I cut out a piece of purple dyed fabric and stitched it on this piece of paper that had like a letter on it. So real simple. I'm just going to make the envelope decorated, and then I'm not even making a tag yet because I'm not sure what I want to make yet. So this is so easy. I think one side you see more of the threads, and this side you see less of the threads. I don't know. Yeah, it's really cool how this is. Maybe you've seen stuff like this before. But I'm going to use, so what I did was, and I already tried this, you're going to fold in the 2 opposite ends with the points to meet. Then you can, just kind of hold them there. And then all you do is bring this point up here. It's kind of, now I'm going to figure out how to glue this so it makes an envelope, and I thought it'd be real pretty on a page. I don't have a page to show you. Yeah, I do have a page to show you. This isn't my purple journal, but it's a journal. So let's see. See, because some of the things I've made, remember I made the pockets with you and I've stuck them in here. Here, we'll just look on this page here. So if I were to put this in a journal, I would probably glue it on like that, and then you would have you could put something in there. And I thought it'd be real pretty in my purple journal, see? So let me see how we're going to do this. I think I'll probably just use some fabric tack, I'm guessing, to kind of just kind of attach this. I'm not going to attach anything here. I think I'm just going to put some along this edge here. We'll try it and see. Just very lightly. I don't think I have to put a lot because it's so thin. And then I'm going to put some on this side here. I don't think it has to be perfect either. Right? Well, let's see how this goes without getting it all over my hands. And we're just going to fold it up. I'm probably going to have to let it dry. Probably have to let it dry a little. Hold it there for a second. And, I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that, right? Just something like this. And then what I was going to do is, see, envelope and fabric. That's what I did. So I'm going to put this here. So I think I'm going to glue this on here and know that I don't have to put too much there. So I think just around here. This is going to be super easy. It's not involved Not too exciting, in other words, for you, but I wanted to continue with the prompts. Just going to put a little bit of this on here. Let's see how that goes. And this way it'll give the envelope more stability too. So I'm going to kind of put that in the middle, like that. And make sure it's not gluing on the inside, which it's not. Stuck my hand in there because I want to be able to put like a tag or some ephemera in there. I feel a little glue, but let's see. I think we're fine. Okay, and then what I wanted to do, I already fussy cut this out. I wanted to put that there sticking up. I think that's so pretty. And then I was going to put this right here. I think I was going to kind of put it there. I don't mind it sticking up like that. And I think it's super pretty. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put some of this on here. Whoops. Put some of that there. And let's see, I'm going to put that right about here. That'll work. And then I'm going to put this over it. And that's it. And I think it's super pretty. It's simple. And then I'll have to decide what I'm going to make for the inside, which I haven't thought of yet. So I don't know. But everything doesn't have to be that involved, right? Move that up a little. And then maybe a little more, like that. Okay, and I'm putting it inside the stitch square. I like that. I think that would be super pretty. Let me get my journal out again, and we'll just set it on a page. Let's see, we could just put it on like a coffee dyed page even. Isn't that pretty? And then I would just kind of use fabric tack and glue that on a page. And then I could use, let's see, what else can I use here? I could put, whoops. I can put, this is too, well, no, it fits in there fine. See, I could tuck something in there. Oh, I got to make sure it's not gluing. Here, let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think that's super pretty on a page. I like that. So I will see what I have to come up with to, see? I like it. Okay, so that is number 33 and 34, which is envelope and fabric. Okay, so that's for that prompt there. And now I have a fun project that I love for number 35 is purple and 36 is romance. So I don't know if any of you watch Margreth Seven Plaza. She's in the Netherlands. I love her. She has great projects. And she had shown how to do a project, I don't know, a few weeks ago, I guess. And I thought it was really fun. So I thought I would use that idea today to do purple and romance. So what I did, this is just a scrap of paper. This is Amy's Love of Flowers paper that I had left over, and I double printed an actual letter over the paper. So I have a scrap of that. I have this cute photo of a couple, and I think Amy had given us these pictures too. I'm not too sure, but I think I have an index card. This is a 4x6 index card. So I will show you what Margreth showed how to do with these. Okay, let me start. I'm going to get my little scoreboard out here. And you can do this on, you can make the tuck on this side and have your window here, or you can make the tuck on this side and have your window here. So this could go either way. And you can use a punch or a die, and you can use any shape you want, depending on what you want to see through your window. You could have ovals, rectangles, squares, a flower, anything, okay? So I have this 4x6 index card. And I already punched my square out. And because I'm going to make a little taggy thing to go in here, and when you stick this little kind of tag thing in this pocket, this is what you're going to see through it, which is why I chose a square. And I have my little square here that I punched out. So on the opposite side, you want to score no bigger than 1 1/4 inch. So I'm going to do that. I don't think I need my scoreboard anymore, so I'll put that away. So 1 1/4, and you're going to fold it. Make sure it's even, like that. Okay, so now you have this. Okay, so then you want to like ink and stamp and decorate this, and this is going to get glued here and here, glued down, and then you'll have a little tuck in here too, and then this will be a tuck here. So what I'm going to do is get my vintage photo out, and first I'm going to, I want to get my corner rounder, and I want to round this corner here, the opposite corner here, like that. And then first I'm going to ink everything here. You don't have to. You can use whatever color you're using, but first I'm going to do that because we're going to do some stamping with the vintage photo. So I thought I would do this first. I love this little project with index cards. I love how people can, come up with these because, they're inexpensive at the Dollar Tree, and yeah, they're just fun. So I'm still reading my books, my Cedar Cove series by Debbie McComber, and I'm loving it. So that's what's going on there, reading when I can. And what else? Besides, doing regular things, crafting. I am getting Halloween printables and things together because I want to start. It's less than halfway to Halloween. So yes, that's what I'm doing. Okay, I want to stamp here before I glue this. I want to stamp like a pretty, I have this little trim, I don't know, like a doily trim type thing. I'm going to just ink this up with my vintage photo and see how that goes. So I want to stamp this across here. Sorry if I get my head in the way here. Doesn't have to be perfect either. Let's see how that turns out. Okay, I like it. And let's see what else. I want to put some, I have a stamp that's like a script. I don't even have it on a block. I'm just going to stick it in my ink here and just kind of cover here. Just kind of stamp here just to get some writing on there like that. See, something like that. And then I want to, one more thing. I have this word amour. So I think I want to put this like here, like that. And then the last thing I want to do is I have this Tim Holtz flower die, and I want to lightly kind of go everywhere with this. So let me, and I'm not pressing hard. I'm just kind of going just to give it a background. And this dulls that white and gives it more interest. And it doesn't have to be perfect, see? And I'm even going to do it on here a little. I'm not even worried what I'm putting, as far as that. It's just to give it more of a background. And then I'm going to do some here, up here, I think. Some of these leaves here, like that. See? And then I'll do, let's see, I'll do some of this rose here and leaf like that. See how it just kind of gives something? I'll do some down here and move it over here like that. And see how much easier, I mean, it not easier, but see how it just kind of changes it from a stark white index card to something like that. Okay, so then I think I am ready now to glue these two edges down. Oh, let's make sure my glue's working. Have I been watching anything? Not really. Not really. Nothing too exciting. We watched American Idol. We're watching that. I like to watch HGTV sometimes. Hallmark Channel, of course. Haven't watched any movies or anything like that. Okay. So now, see, that's a tuck. Okay, so now I have some things to decorate. So I have more lavender cut out and this pretty butterfly. So what I wanted to do was, I thought I could put this here and not glue it down because, like I said, you can still, the reason I wanted to keep this little piece here, let me get this out again. I thought, well, what else can we do with it? Because you could have an oval piece, you could have, whatever piece you cut out, why not use it, right? So I'm going to put this rose here, and I'm going to gently go over it again, like that. And now that has a little bit of color on it, and I'm not going to waste that. That will go in the tuck. So I thought I could put this here, and I don't mind it going over the sides. I thought that would be pretty, and I was going to use this little one down here, and I thought that's nice. And then, of course, I have to have a real pretty butterfly there. So these are fun, and I'll show you a couple others that I did. Let me make sure I put the glue where I need it and where I don't need it. So I don't need it there. I'm going to just kind of go straight down the middle, I think. I will show you a couple other ideas, but they would be fun to make, to have, to go in your journals. Let's see, I'm going to do it right here. And then I can, if I need any more here, I can lift up and put it down. Right like that. So there's that. And then I can put a little bit here, up here. And that would be it. Okay, and then now this part here, this can be hung over, so I need to not put too much over here. Like that. I could do it here. And then I will see where else I need it. Okay, and then just a little bit down in here. And here. Like that. See how easy this is? And I like how it's going over. And then the butterfly I thought I would put right there. So real simple. And you can make them in different, you can make them just kind of, stamp and ink them up and pre-cut some shapes out if you want. And okay. So now that's our pocket. And like I said, this little piece here could be a little journaling card. And I could even put a little butterfly on here if I wanted to, or a little lavender or something. But I think it's kind of cute just like that. It could be a little journal spot. And that could go in here, see? You have a tuck in here. You could do that if you wanted, or something taller. But I thought, why not use that, right? So that's that. Now, let me move this to the side here, and I'll show you. So with this scrap, I was trying to think of what to do, and I thought, well, see how I misprinted, and I thought, well, I could like fold it, and I could even, well, anyway, let's see what I'm going to do with this. So I want this to be able to fit in here. So if it gets glued on a page, I have to make sure it fits in there, because this is going to be glued 3 sides here. So let's see. And then I have to make sure, we're going to figure out where to glue that picture. So when it slides in, you see that picture exactly through there. So if I make it this way, I think that's a good, I don't think I have to make it any thicker. So what I was thinking is if I fold it down like that, I thought if I just glue it here and here, this could be an extra tuck on here. And I think, so when this goes in, it would look like that. But this is, like, I want to make it into a tag, but I would like my dearest sweetheart on there and part of this love letter, but this is going to go in there. Okay, so my idea is we have to figure out, well, I guess it could be that tall. Okay, so if I were to trim it here like a tag, like that, that would be there, and that would be there, and that would look weird. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll punch one corner. I have a special, a punch. Let me go get that. Hold on 1 second. I have to go get this punch. I think it will work. Let's see. I have this punch that maybe I could just use here and make this on the corner. Let's see if it works. See, like that, if I do it one time. And then fold that. Maybe do some inking. I'm just trying to use this whole piece here. Sometimes, you just don't want to waste it. And I figured, you know what, I'll figure it out. I can do something with this. And I think it will be all right to work with. Okay. And then let's get this edge here. And I thought, well, I don't want to cut this off because it's pretty on both sides. Why couldn't it be like a secret tuck on the back of this? So that's what I said. I'm going to leave it like that. And then you can always tuck something else in there. Okay. So that's good. Okay. Let me glue these edges down to make our tuck on here. Oops. Boy, bad glue day today. Getting it everywhere. And then I'll glue here. Doesn't have to be perfect, but that's working. And now comes the part. So that's that. So that could be a tuck in there. I have to cut this little bit off sticking up here maybe. Just a little. Okay, so this will go in here like that. It will tuck in there. So now we have to see where it goes to put that picture. So I have to make sure. I want this picture to be in here. Okay, let's see. If I can figure this out, maybe I need to trim it a little, because otherwise it's way down here. All right, so I might, should I trim some off? I'd have to trim off the bottom, because if it was going here and it glued, it's like a puzzle, right? Maybe I do need to trim some of this off here. All right, let's rip some off, maybe like a 1/4 inch, and I'll re-glue and re-ink. Not a big deal, right? We'll figure it out. I'll just glue it back down again here. Give it a new seal here. Okay. See if that works. I don't know. Trial and error, right? Okay. So you figured if the pocket is glued down on the bottom of the page, like that, like say if it glues the pocket will be glued, and then this is only going to go so far, like to about, if I can try to do this. Oh, maybe like that, right? We'll center it. And I'm sorry if I don't know a better way of doing this, because I want that picture right where I need it. So let me put that in there. But still, I guess it doesn't matter that I did that on the bottom. But if I were to put the picture there, and this was glued here, maybe I need to kind of glue it right down there, maybe, huh? Yep. Okay. I want to make sure they're in there just like that. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. I think that will be fine. Okay. If I glue them, I'm going to have to glue them down there. More so towards here. Okay, like that. So I don't think cutting the bottom off made it any different, do you? Okay, but isn't that cute? Just like that. All right, so I'm going to hold that there so I don't move it out of the place, and I'm going to glue this halfway here so I don't lose my spot, and then I can glue the other side. Okay, I know there's got to be a better way of doing this. I just don't know it right now. There. Okay, and then I'll just turn it around, get glue on this side here, and we should be good to go. And then I'll just show you a couple other examples that I made. And then I have this butterfly, so I think I need to put another butterfly. So when it goes into the pocket, and say that's glued on the page, like that, you'll see that couple there. And then I have this other butterfly, and I thought, wouldn't that be pretty to just kind of maybe put right here? Something like that. I think that's cute. I really like that. Let me get this inked up here. I mean, I think I made it look harder than it was, just trying to get my picture in there. I mean, if you're going to center, you know, a picture on your tag, I probably could have moved the when I die cut the square, I probably could have went a little higher on it, but really it's not that big a deal. I think it's fine. Isn't that cute? So let's get that book out again, and I'll show you what it'll look like on a page. And then, oh yeah, I've got to show you a couple that I made here, because I had to try some different like different themes, you know. So let's see what we're gonna do. Let's put it on, where's that coffee dyed? Here's the coffee dyed paper. Okay, so this will be glued on there. Look at how cute that looks. Isn't that cute? If it's perfect on a page. And remember, you've got that little tuck. You don't have to put this in there, but you could put that in there like that. You can make this a little tuck like that. That's cute. And then this slides in, this tag will slide in like that, right? And then, so you've got a tag in there. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love that. Oh, and then, well, not on same page, but then see how cute this is going to look in the purple journal. I love this. I love lavender. So that is my take on those 4 prompts. Now let me show you some other ones I made. So this one here, I cut an oval on the left side, and I have the tuck here, did some stamping and stenciling and put a butterfly. So there's one. And then, oh, this one I haven't done yet. This one here, look at this one. These 2 I haven't worked on yet. But this one, I did like a stamp die cut that I had. And then I just kind of did some Tim Holtz stamping. Time is what life is made of. Here's the tuck in here, a clock, some numbers, this. And this is fun in a, like a, you know, a vintage journal. You could make these any, this one here, I did a long, and I like how it's just rounded on the one side like that. I think that kind of makes it. So I haven't done anything here, but I did like coffee stain, like coffee splatters or whatever. And I used a rectangle die for that. And then this one here, same thing. I used a wider rectangle here and did some alphabet stamping on it. And I had this little doll stamp and this little girl. So I thought maybe I'd make like a cute one with this on there. So yeah, this idea is from Margreth at Seven Plaza. So these are fun. You could just make up a whole bunch of the bases and use different shapes on the left or on the right, so they can go on a right or a left page. Just even make the bases, and you don't have to ink them yet, and just have them ready for when you make a journal. And then, you know, you can further decorate it to suit the journal. So she had a great idea. These are really, really fun. And yeah, so I thought, well, I'm going to make that for my purple journal. I think that will look good. So I hope you like these ideas. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. So have a great day, friends, and I'll be back with a new project. Take care now. Bye.